I think this is the last chapter, so let's get into it. Episode 6, Devastation and Judgment. Yeah, that kind of sounds like the last chapter. What do you think the Urban Myth's gonna be? I am the admin of Shamzima. Check this guy out. My phone's glitching out, haha. Did my phone get hacked? Who's this masked guy? It's on the billboard screens too. What is this? Broadcast signals getting hacked? When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment will be upon us. For your entertainment until then, a simple riddle for you. Oh, he's the Riddler. So this is the same Zima admin? A simple riddle? Pinpoint the broadcast's origin. On it, sir. I dare you, answer me. What has 5 legs, what does not exist, even if you speak of it? Now think, remember. The prophecy is now a warning. What is this, some kind of PR stunt? Hey, fix my phone already. To my friends and the police, the device is in your hands. In our hands. The device is in our hands. Now think, remember, the prophecy is now a warning. What should I do? My phone's totally messed up. Same with mine, what the? This is not a game. I ask you again, what does not exist even if you speak of it? When you know the answer, enter it here. Devastation and judgment are upon us. The Great Reset! Reset us all! Reset us all! Reset us all! A video claiming that devastation and judgment will happen? No, it can't be. Oh no, Jasmine! Apologies for the sudden call. Huh? This voice, is this... Tomiri-san? Thank you remembering my name. How did you get my number? Oh no! Has something happened to Jasmine? Stay calm, let me pick you up first. Yes. By the way, Mrs. Azami, did the word Genesis card mean anything to you? Yo, riots on the street. Say no to a cult. Oh no, it's the Urban Myth building. Give us a director, you criminal scum. How dare you steal police secrets, dirty terrorists? Huh? What's going on? Why is this happening? Give us Meguriya. Hey, scammy fake psychic, come out and explain yourself. This is terrible. I need to tell the director, but I can't get in like this. If only we had a phone. It's from the director. Director, thank goodness, there's a huge crowd here in front. How's it going? Things do seem lively upstairs. Why is this even happening? It's sudden and feels forced, calling us terrorists who steal police secrets. It's likely someone is leading them to this kind of behavior. You should stay away from the center for a while. You don't want them to notice you. Understood. Please make sure you stay in the center. Also, about Jasmine? Yes, I got a call from Tomiri-san. Something happened to Jasmine last night after they left. What did he say? He said he'd pick me up first, then tell me the details. Also, he asked about something called the Genesis cards. The Genesis cards. Gasp! Why did that guy turn around? Hey, isn't that one of the center staff over there? I saw that face online. Must be her. I'd recognize that frilly dress anywhere. Oh no! You should lay low for a while, Mrs. Azami. Yeah, they already see me. I need to book it. What about you? It should take them a while to break into the center itself. The same Zima admin, the Genesis card. I have a few things to look into here. Understood. Okay, just fast walk. Power walk out of there. It's fine. Didn't have to worry about an angry mob or anything. They just sat there. Phew, I should be safe here, I think. Where are you, Azami? Are you in a dumpster? Hiding? What is going on anyway? A major broadcast hijack? A mob around the center? This is too much. Breathe, Azami. Relax. I need to check what they're saying about the center and about that video. Look into trending topics. It's what Jasmine would have done. Guess I'll start with socials. Breaking. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO of UTech Priority, victim of criminal case. Shooters stole valuables and confidential information from Kurosawa's home. Suspects are members of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. That's us! We didn't do it! Kurosawa and his father were fortunately unharmed. Police investigations ongoing. Wait, no way! What is going on? Where did this story come from? That next post is actually Kurosawa, right? Oh, at least their account. My father was a victim of theft in his own home. I wasn't aware of the safe's contents, but he told me they were items of great value to him. I'm profoundly shocked. Look at her! Look at that criminal scum! Wait, is that about me? Why would Kurosawa-san say such things? They were all there during the investigation. Why? To be fair, Azami, you were the one that, like, got your grubby fingers into that safe. Well, it depends. That was the father's safe. Azami did that without asking for permission. I know the Kurosawa one, it makes more sense if he used that to make incriminating evidence. That might explain why he would have had Azami go into the safe instead of him. But this one, what do we do now? This one was just Azami being like, you know, I'm just gonna poke around in that safe a little bit. I want to see if I can unlock it. Father, as in Seiji Kurosawa, does this mean we have police secrets and sensitive stuff leaking out? There was a red password device inside. Yeah, like the internet knows. Wait, is Kurosawa-san blaming us for the device being stolen? It sounds like it, Azami. Come on, keep up. Haha, who keeps stuff like that at home? Actually, traces did show it was kept in that safe several years ago. See, I always knew the Urban Myth Dissolution Center might be inciting terrorism. Takes an extremist to say wild stuff like that. Knew it all along. What do you mean takes an extremist to say wild stuff like that? To talk about urban myths? You sound like an extremist. Inciting terrorism? They're thinking we're just like the Zimmers? So you text Kurosawa was targeted? Heard of the center staff set him up. I wonder if we're going to, what was the... Can I look at it like right now? Not right now. We did not. He asked us to come. I'm curious. Alright, we are gonna dissolution at the end of this. I wonder if we are going to consider this a specific urban myth though. Like if the director is gonna call and be like, what kind of urban myth do you think this is? I mean, if it's just one member gone rogue, is it right to blame the whole center? I can't stand how everyone tries to cancel the whole org because of a single person. True. I couldn't act alone if I tried. Why would I even want to? Azami, you're acting alone right now. I guess the director did tell us to do this, so that's not the same. Maybe the center's channel was trying to trend with a conspiracy video. Total dud though. I almost wish this was for one of the director's videos. I mean, it'll make for a great video once this all blows over. Hopefully this all blows over. Legit shocked at this, but it was just a team member, right? Not the director in person. He is wheelchair bound. I don't know if they know that. It wasn't us at all. Amazingly, man, the director's PR must be going great if he can survive this. Amazingly resourceful takedown of a family dynasty. The day of GR is approaching fast. No, we have nothing to do with the GR. Did the Zimmers all sign their posts with GR? Wow, thanks. I wonder if they do. Just as I thought, I should look around for posts made by Zimmers. Oh look, Azami's feeling good about that. That video was way too well timed. Seriously thought it was the center making an announcement. So much is happening and so quickly. What should we do? Looks like the video is really catching everyone's attention. Was it the Urban Myth video? Yes, getting a reaction here. I should search for more info on the video. Tragedy. Popular YouTuber crosses line. Fans thoroughly disappointed. Update just in. New tech CEO Yuya Kurosawa victim of home invasion. Read more. Oh, come on. How can they assume we're behind this with no evidence whatsoever? Azami, you've had like 5 cases where you've been online. I think you get it by now. The same Zima admin and the center director seem to be linked. I hate to think so, but turns out the director was Tsutomu Kisaragi's biggest fan. Can you say synchronicity? Is that synchronicity? We do have some of Tsutomu Kisaragi's books at the center, but they're must-reads for cult fans, aren't they? Many people have them too. I can't picture the director as an avid supporter of Dr. Kisaragi. Is the director are we gonna investigate the director? I guess wannabe criminals take inspiration from past culprits. Tsutomu Kisaragi fanatics make me sick to the bone. It's not just Kurosawa-san's post. They think we're all guilty because we're part of the occult scene. They don't care about us as individuals. God damn it, Azami. Video. What? I am shocked that just video worked. It's one thing if that video is a joke, but if it's real, isn't it pretty serious? I honestly thought my phone broke for... I guess if there is a very specific event of a video that happened, this would be the top result and you wouldn't really have to search for too much, maybe. But video is, again, a very broad term to have one search result. So one thing for the video to is a joke, but if it's real, it's pretty serious. Honestly, I thought my phone broke for a sec. Showing the admin's video on street screens and phones all over the city. Is that even possible? What's this about, cards? Someone get a bad fortune reading? Only select people have access to Samazima's page on the dark web. Not everyone would know about their prophecy. On the site, a prophecy predicted the end of the world using divination cards called the Illumina cards. And that predicted date is almost here, baby. Not divination, but prophecy, and the same Zima admin is announcing it. But I don't actually know what the difference. Divination, I guess you're predicting a future. Prophecy is that the future is set in stone, right? Would that be the difference there? But I wouldn't understand that. I don't really get it either. Those aren't divination cards, you idiot. LOL. And it's not predicting the end of the world. You guys are getting too worked up over one weird video. Lamau. Too worked up? I don't think so. We can't just sit back and watch it all unfold. I checked out Same Zima. There's a lot of info on devastation and judgment, but the issue is the Zimmers forcing their interpretation. It's not a prophecy if you're making things happen according to Illumina cards. That's kind of true. I guess the Zimmers just want it to happen, whether prophecy or forced. If the Great Reset can change the current society that they despise, the question would be if these events... yeah, I guess that is always the question, right? If you kind of work towards the prophecy, how much does that make it really a prophecy? You know, go deeper into that subject, but I don't want to. The video was made to announce an intended crime. Anyone know the answer to that riddle? Or right, the riddle. Right, there was that riddle. It was also written on the same Zima page, was it? I don't know what happens if we figure it out. Have other people asked about it too? I already forgot what it was, but it sounded like it was vague enough to like have any amount of answers. Yes, a reaction. Help more people start talking about it. Is there anything here that could be a hint? I'll take a look. Nostradamus' prophecies were exciting and I liked those. Well, this is just a threat. Are the police already on this? Did all of Nosferatu, again, not a vampire, Nostradamus' prophecies, were they all dealt with? I don't know enough about those. Like, did they have dates attached to them? Yeah, until the devastation and judgment card, it was just a mysterious prophecy or something. If it hadn't been taken care of earlier, maybe all this wouldn't have happened. You can't take it completely seriously just from that video. I wonder what happened with all the people who quit their jobs and spent all their money thinking the world would end in the year 2000. I guess it's possible this could just be one big terrible joke. But terrorist attacks have been happening. What are they doing? What they are doing doesn't seem like a joke. I kind of wish Y2K would have been an urban myth. I think that would like count. I guess it's a hoax, but then like most urban legends are kind of hoaxes too, right? It would have been fun. It would have been fun for the moose to talk about Y2K, okay? I'm in shock. I love drinking beer and watching the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's videos before bed. So relaxing. That's nice. I'll do my best to get you back into that routine. Azami's really into it. Due to misunderstandings and assumptions, things have gotten out of control. Once the truth comes out, we can all go back to normal. I don't think it's gonna work out that well. People who yap about hidden truths, GR and mumbo jumbo just want an outlet for their pathetic feels. How high can your head get from validation by no-name nobodies on the net? Validation. Social media involves talking to no-name nobodies on the internet too. Yeah, not what I wanted to do. Huh, the letters aren't floating up here. Maybe it's not that important. Riddle by itself. Damn, riddle is just too much. Video's focused enough, but riddle's too vague. I kind of wanted a vague riddle option, just to get silly things. Like, I don't know, when we get to Sphinx's story, would that be an urban myth? Wait, has it been solved already? What are we supposed to do? Where do we put our answers? The admin did say enter it here, which means the answer should be entered on same Zimma's site, but I don't know the answer. If it's real, we're all doomed. Is this really the time to be playing with riddles? Was it answered already though? I would like to know what they said. I don't think we're playing, but I can see why people would think so. This is all just a elaborate what is it? It's not AR. What God? What is it? A PR stunt. It's an elaborate PR stunt. Is it augmented reality? I feel like augmented reality stunts are called something else though. If it's real, we're all doomed. Is this really time to be playing with riddles? The Zimmers are committing acts of terrorism. Yeah, okay, sorry. It can't be real, it's just a video. You're taking it too seriously, LOL. Maybe this person hasn't seen the news. Terrorist attacks are happening. But I was like that not long ago. Did you think it wasn't real? The Zimmer attacks are ramping up. Haven't you seen the news? If you don't pay at least a little attention to what's going on in the world, you won't be ready when the worst happens. So far, only some people know about this. Once this story about devastation and judgment blows up, they were barely able to stop that Akasaka embassy break-in. I wonder what they would have done if they weren't caught. Were they after the people at the embassy? It's a great reset about taking it out on the upper class. There was even someone who announced a bomb threat. Yo, can we get back to the riddle though? Am I right, guys? Bomb. Do we even know whether the Zimmers are a big org or just a group of individuals? Fujiwara-san from the Ueno tour was by himself. The secretary Kiyomoto-san was working in a group of 4. Why did you specify her? Like, yeah, it was a group of 4, not one person. They don't act like an organization, just like-minded individuals with similar goals. That's kind of what I was thinking. The goal also seems to vary from person to person, which kind of makes me think if Kurosawa could totally still be a Zimmer if the group of 4 were acting on their own. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is leading them, getting people together to act on some twisted sense of justice. It makes me sick. Why do they make things up like that? But if I didn't know the center, maybe I'd say the same thing too. I'd be saying that too. I really just kind of made up my own sentence there. No, stop. I don't have to figure out what's true or false right now. I'm just gathering info. Don't you need to know what's true or false for the info to be useful? Whatever. We really got, like, did we get anything from this? Again, they did not really talk about the riddle. GR by itself. Results found. Normally I don't check socials like this, but after seeing that stream, I had to see how people were reacting. Comrades, the GR is upon us. That's a Zimmer! Terrorist attacks are happening and this person's enjoying it. Maybe I can gather some info from what they're saying? Same Zimmer isn't for me anymore. I had fun going along with those stupid ideas, but now I can't find that one really popular past thread. What's this about? Same Zimmer is a forum site, so I guess they're talking about old threads from there? Tell us the title of the thread. We gotta go to a Wayback Machine. Without a thread name, there's no chance of finding it. You talking about the happy 77.7 billion yen leak? I'm not surprised it's been covered up. I heard there were victims all over the world. That incident should never have happened. GR. Happy 77.7 billion yen leak? Doesn't seem relative to the current case, but this was a big incident from the past? If only I had Jasmine to tell me how I should have known about this. No, it's the incident that shall not be named. I've heard stories before. It was really terrible. GR. Don't say stuff like that, you idiot. The incident that shall not be named? Something so bad you can't even talk about it? Could it have something to do with the admin's puzzle? Stop with all the GR stuff. Don't talk about that incident. If you keep it up, you might get erased. Erased? The anime? By whom? Can't talk about it. Don't think it, don't say it. What? Imagine that. The Bye Bye Man gets an Urban Myth page. I've been going through past threads as well. There used to be a thread about weird cards, but it's gone. Guess someone deleted it. Weird cards? That sounds familiar. Could that be the Illumina cards? The topics are getting all mixed up. It's hard to keep track. Just give us the title of the thread. Maybe the Men in Black are doing cover-ups. A secret mission, GR. Cover-up? A case that was covered up because it'd be a problem if the public found out? Secret mission? Don't be stupid. Here, I'll show you how it's done. Weird cards, I see. Wait, who's here at the door this late at night? God, everyone needs to just tell me what I need to know, please. Look, a kind person helping out even though it's late. Maybe their mom was visiting. Azami, I love you. So naive. Could be an agent going to erase them. We shouldn't be talking about it. GR. They tried to wipe out someone trying to find out about the case? It wasn't their mom after all. The visitor mentioned in the comment was that? Pulling a joke from old thread over to a new platform is beyond cringe. It happens all the time, brother. Wait, a joke? Was it all just made up? It sounded so serious, but it was just a joke in the end? Saying something happened when it didn't. Couldn't happen to me. It's true the thread about the weird cards has disappeared. Was it actually a secret mission though? Huh? What was actually real then? Okay, that was as far as we got there. So we got nothing for riddle. I'm assuming there's not really anything else. No result. Alright, we didn't even get like an urban myth. That's tragic. I want to know where Azami's hiding. I found quite a lot of leads, but what's really going on? Maybe you should have investigated further, Azami. It's not like you have anywhere else to be right now. Well, I guess you need to meet up with what's-his-face. The same Simba admin posts a video calling the Devastation and Judgment Prophecy a warning. Kurosawa-san portrays me as a criminal for some reason. And then somehow it all comes down to the center being called terrorists? I can make a post saying they're wrong, but it would just add fuel to the fire. At least Azami learned something from, like, the first episode. For now, I should wait to hear from the director. Let's just stay hidden until Tamiri-san arrives. That guy. Yo, am I gonna play as the director? Now. There's quite a commotion above, but they will never make it down here. You see, I home alone in the building. I'm looking forward to seeing whether the same Zima admin can fulfill that warning. Though Mrs. Azami would be upset if she heard me say that. I wonder where Jasmine heard about the Genesis cards. Everyone will naturally suspect that the Illumina cards are involved. Azami-san is in charge of the investigation now. So it's time to reassess information about the cards. What is the Genesis card? Who is the same Zima admin? The minimum information needed to even start fighting back. We should start there. Yo, let's go! Wheels for days! What am I doing though? We've gathered a number of things, haven't we? Oh, I guess so. The shelves filled with objects retrieved from each case. What a delight to behold. I didn't realize you were collecting things, dude. Let us review the records and memories of each case. Okay, yeah, let's go, dude. I guess we're going through each one. Kind of like I said, though, I assumed that it was going to... This is us, the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. What information do you have about us? Oh, not any specific person. Kind of detective agency of anomalies that solves various kinds of mysterious cases. Handles incidents beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. With unusual speed, the center director uses the investigation info to make videos for the UMDC channel. Alright. Let's, review, I guess. Observe. Investigation file number 1, the man under the bed. An axe was wielded in this case. To think that the victim, Mio, would become the man under the bed herself. Coincidence? Seems too well thought out for that. There was some weird timing with this case. I don't know how that would help with this Zimmer stuff, though. And Eiko-san was holding the card itself. Her card was the Eye in the Darkness. Investigation file number 2, Bloody Mary. Such strong resentment emanates from this knife. The Bloody Mary she played wasn't quite that convincing. Answering to her name, a woman covered in blood who appears in a mirror. It is miraculous that all these elements lined up in that way, this way. For this case, Kinoko-san was the one who had the cards. His card was the reflection of death. So everyone who's had the card was technically the victim, right? I'm trying to think further cases. Like Kurosawa, I don't know. I might be looking too deep into this when we only have like 2 examples that match up completely. In this shelf are documents and items from the Netherworld tour. Well, I guess that's kind of a vague thing with the Netherworld tour, because who's the victim in that case? It wasn't exactly Gas Mask. And the Katori Bako case is here as well. Did you, like, grab that statue of the angel? Investigation file number 3, Netherworld. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. The tour designed to find the murderer of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Mr. Gasmask has gone missing. I wonder if he can make it back safely. The card he held was the Stairway to Limbo. I love how these are all clues. Or part of clues, I guess. Investigation file number 4, Katori Bako. Curses are such compelling things. A single box carries within it a universe of possibilities. Who had the card specifically in this case? A curse from vines, a curse from a person holding a grudge. From Miyazaki-san, the curse came from a person. I read this in a book on pharmacology. The tea that Chijima-san was brewing, it can cause hallucinations and loss of consciousness. Miyazaki-san had the permeating blight card, right? He had the card. I also was a little bit blue-balled there. I thought Meguriya was gonna say a name for the tea, but the hallucination thing I think is probably a big factor in some of these, like, ghouls appearing or whatever. In something weird happening. I mean, I think maybe by the end of all this, the tea's just gonna be put in the water supply so everyone gets hallucinogens. Basic seance for dummies, slasher movies and murders. Have no more need to read the books in this section. Investigation file number 5, the doppelganger. I wonder how Kurosawa-san felt when he saw a copy of himself. Can we talk about that? An anomaly said to bring death to the original person if the two should meet. Very curious to know his fate. Are you talking about the copy he supposedly actually saw, or like the videotape? Kurosawa-san tends to sow trouble with his lies. He has caused Miss Azami much inconvenience. The card he held was the shadow of guilt. Why does it only show us having 2 clues? Investigation File 6, the case we are faced with at this very moment. Does not exist, even if you speak of it. A very fitting conundrum, right? That was the riddle. Even if you speak of it, does not exist. Like, that could just be nothing, right? Speak of nothing, it still doesn't exist. I don't know. I feel like it's a vague thing, but whatever. Our staff will be in direct contact with this anomaly. Which urban myth could it be? All the other cards have been discovered. So the card for this case is Miss Azami's devastation and judgment. What kind of fate awaits Miss Azami herself? About the Illumina cards. Back to the task at hand, lest Miss Azami reprimand me for laziness. There seems to be 6 Illumina cards in all. Yet Jasmine uncovered the existence of a Genesis card. Are these all parts of the same Zima admin's plot? I should compile information on this as well. Time to go and use the computer. How much information might the same Zima site itself yield? The Zimmers are still posing on it as a message board. It should be adequate for social media research. I was so focused on the homepage, it's my first time really taking a look at the posts. Why is it that the Illumina cards are displayed on this site? We may find clues about how the admins and the cards are connected. The admin and the cards. Only one admin. Read the posts. So much speculation here in these posts. I heard a rumor that the admin is a wizard-level hacker. They were creating special tools. They say the admin caused a huge incident, but there aren't any records of it. These past accolades from the base of the admin's charisma. Form the base of the admin's charisma, sorry. The admin created the Illumina cards. We must push the plan forwards. The Zimmers worship the same Zima admin as a bringer of hope. Read more! Come on, Meguriya, stop, don't stop now. Aha, the classic hidden link, how nostalgic, I can't help smiling. This overview is incredibly detailed. Did you just find it? Like, it kind of glossed over that, like, ah, there you are, you sneaky hidden link. Speculations on the prophecies from each card, fantastic. If only we had the time to read through every entry. I don't know, you don't really have anywhere to go. Post about the security police. Some of the users seem to be keeping an eye on police activities. Surely we live in a society, yeah, you could say that again, Meguriya, where we can be watched or listened in on at any time. The security police are running around. The admin must realize it. They become aware of something that was supposedly hidden from existence. The security police has no dirty secrets unless proven otherwise. You know what happens then. If that riddle is a threat against the security police, the admin might get erased. Posts that suggest the security police are working in the shadows. I cannot contain my excitement. Do you think the admin has to be like someone we've seen before, right? For Jasmine to react the way she did. Delete a thread. Can we get to that? Oh, not found. Damn. This is an intriguing post. Sweetly suggestive of undercover operative work. That thread with all sorts of comments on the cards, it's gone. Which keyword should we use? Nothing came up. It's gone? Forget what it's called. A card that predicts celeb deaths or something. The card that the aluminum ones are based on? The Genesis card or something? Not part of the series if you ask me. Heard there's an Illumina card origin story by the admin somewhere on the site. So the Illumina cards were derived from the Genesis cards. Makes sense. I look forward to reading that origin story later. I wonder if Mrs. Azami is safe. I hope she picks up. So she was just hiding by Bashar. Hello? Hello, Director? Are you okay? I'm alright. I believe you are the one in greater danger right now. I'm okay, but what are we supposed to do now? It's not possible for me to leave this place. I will pass all of the information I've compiled here to you, so... Please handle the rest of this investigation, Mrs. Azami. That's not like a correct phrase, right? Please handle. You're asking me? Can you do it? I've managed to solve all of the cases so far. I'll do my best. Very good. Then let's first ensure that you have a grasp of the situation thus far. Can I just note down the main points? To check your understanding, let's run through some identification questions. Okay. Well then, have you managed to retain the information I've gathered word for word? No. I think so, probably. I did write everything down. But this case wasn't requested by anyone. And there aren't any supernatural appearances. Does this one count as an urban myth? The admin's video has already affected so many people, and has given rise to rapidly spreading rumors. People are now being driven by the admin's actions. When rumors spread and then coalesce, an urban myth is born. This information comes from Zimmer posts where the rumors originated. So the rumors have spread so much that they can already be considered an urban myth? You have a good understanding of the situation. Now then, let us confirm and identify this urban myth. Yes! Is it going to be a new one, or is it still going to be based on something? What we have in the center now is past information. Only by using the computer can we keep up with rumors that are circulating. I followed the rumors around Zimmer's reacting to the admin's actions, which leads me to see that people other than Zimmer's are also acting under the influence of that video. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes! According to the Zimmer rumors, who are these people that the admin's videos have triggered into action? Secret police? The general public. Haters of the center, the security police. I think it's the security police. There were hints in the rumors you mentioned. Hence, they said security police like 20 times. If the riddle in the admin's video is a threat to the security police, the admin might get erased. Even if that's only a rumor. Security police forces like Jasmine are taking action. I mean, is that the extent of the riddle? Goddamn, I wish there was just a place. I'm sure there's somewhere in our logs that just has the riddle. But it's like, what doesn't exist, even if you speak of it, would be like this, like, secret government police people that, like, get rid of other people, right? Men in Black, basically. Regarding that device, the police are maintaining that nothing happened. The security police may decide to take down the admin in total secrecy. Would that be it? Someone mentioned Men in Black in the socials. Given the current situation, it's unsurprising that people think that could happen. Let us proceed to the next question. Because the admin urged people to remember, people have been bringing up incidents from the past. The happy 77.7 billion yen leak. People were talking about certain incidents that shouldn't be spoken of. You seem to have a clear understanding of it. Some Zimmer with sharp instincts tried to stop others from talking about it. So, Mrs. Ami. Yes? Why did they want to stop people from remembering past incidents? The numbers are incorrect, because they might get erased. They can't remember. If you bring up the details of the incident, you might get erased. A post on social media said a thread that used to be there has vanished. I thought the post was just a joke. Was the thread deleted in order to hide something? Excellent. According to Zimmer rumors, the actions of the security police involve stopping those who try to uncover secret information. In other words, eliminating those who speak up. Eliminating those who speak up? I can't imagine Jasmine and her colleagues doing that kind of thing. There are, of course, cases where rumors and reality diverge. Furthermore, the security police are not a monolith. Take the incident with Mr. Kurosawa, for example. We must remain objective and understand the shape of the urban myth. That is the basis of our investigations. I see, right. Now then, regarding the origin of this rumor. I would like to confirm how well you understand the main characteristics of this urban myth. These characteristics are what have propelled security police to action. So, Mrs. Azami. Yes? In this urban myth, how are the rumors spread? If in this urban myth, how are the rumors spread? Saying something happened if it did, saying something happened when it didn't. I would assume this. What rumors specifically? Because, like, if you delete posts, like, if there's just posts that don't exist and you're like, oh, but something was there, I might just... Because I don't think we really have anything else that we can go into. None of the logs here give us anything to, like, go into. Like, realistically, real world wise, I don't think these things, like a happy 77.7 billion yen leak, that sounds like something that probably would not be, like, brushed under the rug. I guess unless if secret police are real. Saying something happened if it did happen, that's stupid. I mean, this is what we're dealing with right now with our organization right now. I'm just gonna go with it. Saying that something actually happened if it's made to seem like nothing did. The security police who aim to maintain... Wait, I'm sorry, what? Saying that something actually happened if it's made to seem like nothing did. Right, okay. Security police who aim to maintain total secrecy. Eliminate people who talk about the incident and someone else. Those who hide the secret and those who uncover it give rise to this urban myth. That's right, Azami. This urban myth is the Streisand effect. I mean, basically that's more... My answer being correct is more deduction. The other ones didn't really make sense. If you talk about something that seemingly didn't happen, the security police will erase you. In those rumors, even talking about something is considered dangerous. There's one urban myth that matches these parameters. I'm curious. Tulpa. Okay. Look at that guy's face. I need to get like a good look at that when we look at our logs. The same Jima incident. Now that we've spoken the name of this urban myth, the security police will be after us. What? That is the reality. If you speak of an incident that was hidden from existence, you will be erased. About the same Jima incident, is there anything I should keep in mind? And same Zima, is it connected to the same Jima incident? I guess so. I mean, it's a really close name. One does not uncover or share certain things. One does not speak of them, then nothing happens. We spoke of it and shared it already. Oops. Is the name same Zima related to the admin's desire for revenge? It is currently unclear. The security police are on the move as we speak, and not all of them are as friendly as Jasmine. Since we're gathering information towards dissolution, we must prepare ourselves for the worst. Prepare for the worst? I'll do everything I can. So, and two. Huh? Wait, director, I can't hear you. I'd like to imagine the director is just acting like he's going into a tunnel right now. It's the angry mob loitering in the front of the center. They're like messing with the signal. They seem to be sending out radio waves to break up calls. That seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? I can hear, so no. Yes! Please do your best to stop the same Zima admin. You, it, Shirley. The call dropped, and my name's not Shirley. Stopping the same Zima admin. Is the director serious? No use in thinking that far ahead right now. First, let's try to solve the riddle posed by the admin. But I still don't get it at all. I'll start with the hypothesis. Jasmine left behind that Genesis card. Maybe there's a hint in there somewhere. I'm sorry, she did? And I've noted down all the information from the director. I can just decide what to do from there. Let's think things over for a bit. Did we look at the Genesis card? Admin created the cards, Genesis and Illumina cards. Jasmine went to find the same Zima admin. She must have mentioned the Genesis card because she realized something. And that something might be a hint for solving the riddle. That really made me brain fart there. Well, I'm like, where's the word? This is probably about the Illumina cards. The same Zima admin is the one who created the Illumina cards. That's just a forum post though, right? Do we know that for sure? Why does the same Zima admin create the Illumina cards? I need to think that over. Maybe they wanted to boast about, see, happy smiles. Quality. See the... Why did same Zima admin create the Illumina cards? I mean, the thing would be predict the unfortunate fates of the card holders is like what it seems like. That is just it. That's like the on the nose answer. I was kind of expecting to come up with something else. Maybe they wanted to predict the unfortunate fates of the cards holders. Yes, that must be it. Every person who had an Illumina card has gone missing. Which means, since I have the Devastation and Judgment card, something will happen to me too? Hang on, it seems like it wouldn't just be me. I wish I had a bit more information about the Genesis cards. Ugh! I was too lost in thought! Hey you're with the center! Look at him just pointing at me so angrily. Huh? Again, Azami should have hid somewhere and not just be on the street. She's the one in that photo! I'm suddenly surrounded! What are you doing? What's with your writing? What's that you're writing? A terrorist plot you're about to carry out? No, that's not it. I'm planning to stop the same Zima admin. So it is something to do with that admin. No, I'm the holder of the... Azami, you're digging yourself into a hole. I'm the holder of the Devastation and Judgment cards. She's only thinking of carrying out that prophecy. Stop her and we can stop the prophecy. Don't let that terrorist get away. Did I read that wrong? Get away. Nope, I didn't. Get her. No, wait, listen to me. Now would be a great time for a cop to show up and save us. Okay, just casually making his way over. My apologies for the wait. Tamiri-san. Love the wheel still spinning. He's also got a pretty badass theme. Yes, if it's Tamiri-san, then maybe... Get in. Let's talk after we get out of here. Say no to Urban Myth. 」